Here is another interesting fact for everybody today. Today is January 3rd, 2017, case 15 CR 1287. Now, mind you, December 22nd, 2016, they pulled Michael Garcia out of the lobby at the courthouse in Pueblo, Colorado, and said, "Hey, will you come up and be Dr. Woodick's attorney?" I've never had any meetings with this man. The only meeting I've had with him was in court. He was very kind, and he had no idea about this case or what the contents were in this case. And so we've had no meetings, nothing. We have a hearing coming up, and Mr. Michael Garcia has agreed to be my attorney, but now he's saying that there's an ethical conflict, not because of him and I, because all my calls to his office are recorded and they are all very kind, asking for him to do things that are within my rights, except he has reviewed the case here, and the case is an ethical conflict. However, Michael Garcia, I appreciate all of your work and your honesty in noting that there is an ethical conflict in this case, because there is. However, if you note that there is an ethical conflict, you have an obligatory duty to report to the FBI. So I'm going to ask that you report this case to the FBI, which is required of you for your licensure, and I would hate to see you lose your license over this malicious prosecution, because you do seem like a kind and nice person. So then we have a hearing on the 6th of January at 11:30 a.m. for Mr. Michael Garcia's withdrawing from being my attorney in this case, not because of me, but because of the ethical conflict. Now, what attorney is going to want to take this case? I mean, come on. That's a red flag. No attorney wants to take this case because they don't want to be in a federal takedown. And I have called a lot of attorneys, and they've all said there is no case. So I don't care how many times you take me to an ignorant, incompetent psychologist, which is quite interesting, don't you think? At CMHIP, not a one of them has any infos, no affidavits, no warrants. They didn't even have a copy of the arrest warrants for this case. Yet they're going to tell me if I'm competent for the case, but they have no education in law. None. They have no education in law. I have more education in law than they do. And they're going to tell me what the law is in the due process? That's scary, people. That's scary.